Welcome guys. In this video, we will be taking a look at the top 5 deadly mistakes you make in PUBG Mobile. And I hope this video will help you to fix those mistakes with some tips and tricks. Starting with mistake number 1. Rushing blindly into a house without thinking. Suppose there is an opponent in a house, and in order to kill the opponent, you need to enter inside the house, and most importantly your opponent also knows that you will have to enter inside the house to kill him, so your opponent will be waiting for you to get inside the house. Most of the players will be holding easy angles and watching the easiest directions, like an entrance, or doorways, or maybe stairways. This is Tim. He just saw someone down there, and now he's going to kill them. But Tim is dumb enough to fall into enemy's trap and die. Don't be like Tim, and think, what would you do if you were them? And where would you be looking at? Throw some grenades and make them panic. You have to learn to approach them from the direction they aren't expecting. Example like this. Be unpredictable and come up with your own unexpected attacks. These unexpected attacks almost always works all the time, and your enemies will be dead before they even try to understand what happened. Sometimes it's not easy to get into your enemy's house without letting them know, so try to kill your opponents from the windows and doors. It's a lot safer than rushing blindly into a house. And of course, the more time you spend on thinking how you can kill your opponents from windows, the better you get at by finding angles from different places and create your own ways to kill your opponents. Here is an extra tip: if your opponent is camping and waiting for you in the next floor, just throw a grenade or other utilities. They might come out from their cover to kill you. Mistake number 2. Shooting when you shouldn't be shooting. This is one of the most common mistakes that everyone does, including me, and this is kinda like a bad habit that everyone has. Here is an example: when someone is pre-firing or shooting at you when you are hiding behind a cover, but you come out of your cover anyway and end up dying like this. I mean, everyone does this mistake, shooting back when the enemy is already firing at you. So here is Tim. He saw his enemy shooting at him, but he went out of cover to shoot at him anyway. This is what happens 90% of the time when you try to shoot at your enemies when they already shooting at you. When someone is shooting at you while you're hiding behind a cover, wait for them to stop firing, and once they stop, it's your turn to shoot back at them. Or just wait for them to empty their magazine completely and then shoot back at them. Mistake number 3. Reloading in between gunfights, especially in close range. Most people will reload the weapon after getting 1 or 2 knocks, and this is what happens when you reload. You never know what's gonna happen, so always switch to a secondary weapon instead of reloading, unless you have a sniper as a secondary weapon. You can practice this in team deathmatch. After every kill, switch between weapons. In this way you will learn faster, and the more you practice the better your muscle memory will be. Sometimes you won't even realize that you switched weapons, your brain just automatically does it. Here is a great tip from Amral Afan. Try to relax in a high-pressure situation. When you are in a rush or nervous, you will most likely make a poor decision on what you should do in that situation that you are in. You can also misclick the buttons even though you remembered your whole layout. Implementing combos will be useless if you are in a rush or nervous because you won't remember those combos and your muscle memories will not work perfectly fine. Take a deep breath and control it. It will take a while before you are able to relax, but it is worth doing it. Mistake number 4. Not using the right attachments for your weapon. Attachments can make a really big difference. It can reduce recoil up to 40% in some weapons if you use proper attachments for that specific weapon. If you ever feel difficulty in controlling recoil of the weapon, make sure you are using the proper attachments. Here is a list for what the attachment will do to your weapon. For muzzle attachments, I would always recommend using compensator. If you couldn't find, flash hider will do the work almost fine. And choose your preferred grip. I would say vertical for short and medium range targets, and for long range, angled grip and light grip will be more effective. And try to attach the remaining stuff like tactical stock and few other in order to fully take the advantage of that weapon at its best. Mistake number 5. Underestimating your opponent. So once again, Tim is back, and he is searching for the last remaining opponent. Once he found, Tim decided to throw a pan at the opponent, so he can get that amazing pan kill. But Tim just underestimated his opponent and got himself killed and gave a free chicken dinner to the opponent. Don't be like Tim and never underestimate your opponent. They might be bad at this game, but sometimes they can get lucky. Anyway, that's all I got for this video. I hope you learned something new. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe for more upcoming videos like these. Enjoy my bot gameplay. See you guys in the next video.